on the way down screaming, "Whoa, if all we have is time, then we'll be alright. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. We're running on fumes, but we'll make it through tonight."
Hey guys, what's up? It's Bone here, and some huge news dropped today in the first-person shooter market. First of all, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare has leaked on PlayStation Network. Now, this is not confirmed, it could be a glitch in the system, but a lot of people are reporting that it showed up in their PSN library or on their store as a buyable game, but it didn't really have any description, any cover art, it was just the name, and if you clicked on it, it was just a blank screen next to it. And so this is not confirmed, but it seems pretty legitimate at the point because there's been Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare, and Infinite Warfare really does sound like it could be a space-based game. Because Infinity and Beyond, like Buzz Lightyear says, yeah. Please, copyright strike me for saying that. I think it's Pixar. Anyway, so moving on from that, Battlefield 5 has leaked, and this one is also not confirmed. It looks fairly legitimate, but it could also be faked too. It was posted on Imgur, and there's now a Reddit thread, and I will have that linked below. Now, please don't mind my trash Battlefield content in the background. I don't play Battlefield that much, but I'm going to get back into it because I am tired of Counter-Strike, the hackers, the smurfs, the D-rankers. Anyway, so, Battlefield 5, as you all probably have clicked on this title for. Anyway, so it's going to be called Battlefield 5 Eastern Front, or just Battlefield Eastern Front. It's kind of still up in the sky at this point on that, but they have announced the DLCs on a note of paper pictured in the Reddit thread. Now, it looks like it's going to be like a World War III theme thing, starting out with a bunch of unique maps. Then they're going to have some remasters of Battlefield 4 maps, and the ones that they have listed are Siege of Shanghai, Operation Locker, everyone's favorite Operation Metro-like map, unique to Battlefield 4. Then we have Gomad Railway, best tank battle map, honestly. And then we have Zavad 311. So, this could be, honestly, freaking amazing. But will this be the truth? Not confirmed yet, but definitely could be because it's looking fairly legitimate. Now, moving on to the second DLC, or the third DLC, one called German Factory, second one called Atomic Research, Fireblade, and Operation Archangel. These are all really interesting names. Probably Atomic Research could be like a nuclear laboratory or a nuclear power plant. German Factory could be something like a tank factory like Zavad is, but probably not as decommissioned. Then Fireblade, don't really know what that could be, to be honest. It could be someplace in Germany, because Flammenschwert is, I believe, German for flaming sword. So, there's a book that I've read that actually talks about a bunch of stuff called, or they reference Flammenschwert in there. Now, I do have some German viewers, so correct me if I am wrong on pronouncing that. Anyway, then Archangel seems like it's going to be like the finale to the DLC, but we'll have to see, and I wonder if they're going to have a community test environment like they've had in Battlefield 4 and Hardline. I strongly do recommend them having that because, honestly, the CTE aided Battlefield 4 so much, and Battlefield Hardline an immense amount also. Now, the second to last one is Titan Assault. Now, this one could be interesting because it looks like maybe some naval strike maps, and we all remember those maps as being the most played ones in Battlefield 4, right guys? We all had so many fond memories of that, right? No. Anyway, the description for this one is: war has changed experience in the battle in the middle of the Pacific Ocean with a brand new game mode called Titan Conquest. Probably sounds like Carrier Assault or something like that. And that really was a horrible game mode for a lot of people. So, not much hope on that one. I don't think that EA learned enough if this is the same kind of thing as Carrier Assault. Hopefully they do arranged the map to be closer together because a lot of infantry combat still happens, and swimming between islands took so long in Battlefield 4. And so the 4 maps that we'll be releasing with that one are Island Paradise, sounds like the one with the crash jet on Battlefield 4 with the old Spanish fort. I forget the name of that one. I never really played those maps. Then we have Operation Fishhead, Fallen Titan, and then Crimson Dragon. Now, I'm really excited for the way Crimson Dragon sounds, because that honestly sounds really, really amazing. Don't really know, but that's a really cool name. I don't really know much about that. Then, the last DLC they have on this list of potential DLC is going to be based on the home front of the United States. And it looks like the description is like this. Experience the final stand of the U.S. trying to fight off the Pan-Asian Coalition at their own home soil. So the first 2 maps are Los Angeles and Oregon, and those could be really cool. Los Angeles, very urban, could be kind of like an Operation Metro, because they do have the Metro in Los Angeles, and I rode that one. I was at GDC. Then Oregon, that's just wide open plains, so that could be any number of things, because they do have hills and stuff like that, so it might be a sniper's paradise. But I don't know. Might be talking about the city in Oregon City or whatever, the one that had the bombings back a while. Then we have Nez Pierce Clearwater National Park. That'll be actually very interesting. I don't know if that's in Oregon, but that sounds interesting. Very woodsy combat, kind of like Zavad is at night around the outskirts of the factory. That would be honestly very, very interesting. Then the last listed DLC is Outskirts of San Francisco, and that is really, really cool. And actually, I do have a correction. I visited San Francisco, not LA. My bad on that. I actually realized that after I saw San Francisco as the DLC. GDC was in San Francisco. But LA is an amazing place to go anyway, and that sounds really cool too. I've been there a couple times. San Francisco, God, that'll be amazing to do. I wonder if they're going to have like the hilly terrain of San Francisco, or is it going to be closer to Silicon Valley, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so that's what it's been confirmed for Battlefield 5. Now, these are possible theories. We don't really know at this point. It does say on the EA Play thing, EA Play card, that June 12th is the official reveal of Battlefield 5. Picturing the EA and DICE logos on the card with some doodling on there. I don't really know the authenticity of this, but this has a thread that's gained a lot of traction. Then it does have Battlefield 5 Eastern Front, and it has changed background on this card. Now, I will link the Reddit thread in the description, and I'd like to hear what you guys think, honestly, on all of this. I will also link the Imgur post on this, too. So, guys, I'd like to hear what you guys think about this. A World War III with China. And looks... Well, the first base maps is what it says. Fight off the Russian invasion by joining European allies and visit the most beautiful East European cities like Kiev, Vilnius, Minsk, and Tallinn. I don't even know these names other than Kiev, because I come from Russia, so of course I know the Kiev. I have a lot of interest in Chernobyl. Anyway, guys, I'd like to hear what you guys think about this. If you guys are excited as hell for this, please drop that in the comments. Tell me what you guys think. Anyway, if you do want to see more content by me, please subscribe. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike the video if you did not. And I will add a disclaimer, is these are not confirmed sources, but this is some major news that dropped today. Anyway, guys, I do hope you enjoyed. Happy gaming, and I will see you guys in the next one.